Good morning, Toby Johnson. I'm Emily in this First Things First period on Thursday, March 10th, 2016.
That means it's time for First Things First on TJTV. I'm Tyler.
Today is the first day of Finals Day.
You will be taking your third and fourth period classes.
And since today and tomorrow are minimum days, the student store will not be open.
8th grade Aggies, you may audition for selected roles in the spring promotion ceremony. Yesterday, you received a handout with detailed information about it.
You will have spring break to think about whether or not you want to audition.
Students, please pick up your Term 4 schedules on Monday by 8:15 a.m. in your advocacy class and then immediately report to your first period. Now let's go to Armando with today's TDIH.
This day in history.
Hey Jags, Armando here with today's TDIH. First on this day in 1959, Tibetans band together in revolt surrounding the summer palace of the Dalai Lama in defiance of Chinese occupation forces. China's occupation of Tibet began nearly a decade before, in October 1950, when troops from its People's Liberation Army invaded the country, barely 1 year after the communists gained full control of mainland China. Next on this day in 1997, the fledgling Warner Brothers television network airs the inaugural episode of what will become its first bona fide hit, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. A devastating mine disaster kills over 1,000 workers in Corrières, France on this day in 1906. An underground fire sparked a massive explosion that virtually destroyed a vast maze of mines. That's it for me. I'm Armando reporting for TJTV. Now back to you.
Thanks, Armando.
All students wanting to join the TJMS track and field team, the required forms will need to be turned in next week. This includes the sports physical form that must be signed by your parent and doctor, as well as the head injury and concussion form, also to be signed by your parent.
Both of these forms can be found on the TJMS School Loop page under the Athletics tab. Turn-in days will be next week, Monday through Thursday, either at lunch or after school in the PE office.
If you don't turn in these forms, you will not be able to attend practice, so be prepared and plan ahead.
Practice will begin on Monday, March 28th from 3 to 4:30 p.m. Go to the Track and Field School Loop page for more detailed information.
Students, do you have PE starting next week in Term 4?
Well, if you do, students are expected to dress on the very first day of class.
On Monday, please bring your clothes to change into a sportfolio and lock.
Also, don't forget your PAL, Personal Activity Log. It is worth 50 points and will be your first assignment on the school loop. See you next week in PE.
That's it for today's show.
We hope you've enjoyed this episode of First Things First on TJTV.
I'm Emily. Have an awesome day.
And I'm Tyler. Good luck on your finals today.